Alright guys, it is the last day FL 2K 22. It is Eliminations Day. So yeah. Yesterday, this whole weekend, it's just been a whirlwind of like small things. Like no big issues have happened. It's just been small shit that's happened. So we've just been working through those issues. Kind of like new car blues, honestly, because after Joe and I fixed the rear end, it's pretty much, we've been starting over because we've never leaned on the car, and we're still not leaning on it, but still trying to figure things out. So, we haven't even ran the car this much, so things are gonna happen. Wires are gonna touch, things are gonna get hot, so plugs are gonna foul. We fouled some plugs, so just really minor things, but small things add up, and so we've just been spending all weekend trying to figure those out. So shitty for us. Hey Kennedy.
Hey Dave.
Feeding the dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did qualify with like a 789 when he let off at the 8th, and it went like 789, like 148 miles an hour. So that qualified us into the streetcar elite class, which is the fastest of the fast. The problem is that class is really widespread right now. It's 16 cars. 4 of those cars are 6-second cars, and the rest are all like 720, 730 cars, all the way up to like a 780 car. Barry's car, my old car, is probably capable of a, this weekend I was really hoping to go like a 750, turned up just a little bit. But like I said, we haven't had one full clean quarter-mile pass this whole weekend. So we've just been kind of stuck, unfortunately. But, his car will be a bottom 7 car. By the end of the year, it should be a consistent bottom 7 car. Now to get into the 6s, we're going to have to make a lot of changes. The car is capable of it with the engine, the trans, and the turbo it has, but it's going to take like some rear gear changes, some converter changes, playing with the tune, that type of stuff. We're going to have to really lean on. But anyways, there's a lot of cars in that class that are probably low 7-second capable, but when you get to the 6-second barrier, oh my god, these damn Hondas, ain't nobody care about your shit. When you get to that 6-second barrier, it is a whole nother level. It's like when you go from 9s to 8s, 8s to 7s, like these are big jumps. Now you're talking 6s, there's a lot of things that have to go correctly. So anyways, that class right now is a really widespread class, like I said. Alright. Yep, we're fighting. We're fighting. 4 cylinders versus 8. Somebody's ass getting beat. So anyways, since we qualified with a 789, we have to race Cletus. And he went, I think his qualifying pass was a 670 or 680. But last night he did a grudge race against Jonathan Atkins, the fastest stick shift car in the world right now. And he went like a 660. I mean, freaking insane. Those cars are absolutely flying. He's a big block Chevy with twin Pro Mod 88. So we got a little 302 cubic inch motor on a 98 turbo. So wish us the best, right?
Go to the beach after this.
Yeah, we're getting out early. It's like when you get off work early,
I need your truck code again.
Oh my god. Dude.
David tells me his truck code every time.
7 times a day.
And I
Write
always
it down.
forget.
Write it
No,
down.
you buy too many trucks. They're too new.
Same code every truck. You know that, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it is. I change the code every time, the same one, so you don't forget. I almost had you. All right, so we're going to get the car warmed up here in a second. I mean, they're literally, Streetcar Elite is literally the first group down. And I think we're the last pair in that group, but we're the first group down. So they'll be calling us here probably in the next 20, 30 minutes. So we got to check tire pressure, set the tires, get the car warmed up, get the oil warmed up, put some heat in the goddamn motor, and get our ass gapped. So we'll see you guys up there. Streetcar Elite. Mary, turn it up a little bit. Well, here we go. Streetcar Elite. Fast up fast, baby. Alright, so actually the car did exactly what we wanted it to do. We wanted to go A to B and make a full quarter-mile pass. Went 770, which is literally 770. It's a new personal best for Barry, which is awesome. 177 miles an hour because we have like no boost, really not that much boost in it. But it made the exact hit we wanted to. He treated Cletus. I mean, Barry's been killing the lights lately. And so, yeah, I mean, we were just outpowered in that class. But it leaves us with some really good data to send Barry home, and then he's headed to World Cup Finals after this. So it gives us a really good start with the car now. Make a few small changes, and then head to World Cup Finals now.
That's because it fucking didn't bloom.
Yeah, like I thought.
I pulled it way early just thinking, you know, if it doesn't come out.
Barry on them trees. Yeah, the mile per hour is way down.
Yeah, it doesn't feel happy.
So, a lot of people might not know, but the service at FL2K has been absolutely awful. And it's nothing on FL2K, it's just, it's kind of out here where the service isn't great at all, and then everybody's on the network, and people got hot spots, and man, it's just, I literally, yesterday, or the other day, I had to leave 20 minutes away just to send Joe data logs and download tunes. And then yesterday, we didn't even do it because it wouldn't download regardless, unless you drove like 30, 40 minutes away. And we didn't really need to make changes, so I just said forget it. But anyways, it's been really hard to communicate with everybody. A lot of people have been DMing me, Facebook Messenger, and I'll like get them, and I go to respond. Because if you walk the property, there's certain spots, you'll get a message, and you go to respond, boom, the service is gone. So anyways, before Joe looks at the log, I kind of took a peek, and we started the run with the intercooler temps at 183 degrees. It's warm out. We had the car probably running way too long in the staging lanes. Should have pushed it longer. But that's the thing with the air-to-air is you've got to keep it cool. Because down the track, they do really good. But if they start the run hot, they just can't, you know, it's too hot. They can't cool down. Whereas the ice tank with the air-to-water, they start the run super, super cold. And they obviously, the temps raise because the ice melts. And, there's no actual fins for the cool air to pass through. It's just, you're cooling based off the ice. So I don't like to run air to waters anymore though on these cars because they're just so damn heavy. So we do have a meth injection kit that we're going to tap the intercooler pipe, which I was going to do previously. We hadn't ran the intercooler yet, so we're like, well, let's see what it can do. But we kind of had a feeling, a hitch that when we started running higher boost and you're running in the heat of the day, that the intercooler temps would be way too high. Luckily, we've been running, mid-evening recently when we had made decent passes, so the temps were just fine. We hadn't noticed them raising. But now, we finally make a good A to B pass all the way down the quarter mile, decent amount of boost, and the intercooler just can't keep up. So we're going to do the meth injection kit on his car and a few other small changes. I'll probably make some vlogs on it just so you guys can kind of keep up with the car. But you can follow Barry. I think it's got PSI76 on Instagram. He's going to be posting a bunch of the car. I just made some videos on the car just so you guys could see it make passes because I know everybody wanted to see it. And we are figuring it out. I'm pretty excited about it. And this car is going to fly. We need time. What people don't understand is you need time in these cars. You got to test things. Things are going to break. You got to replace things. You got to try different things. It's not just, here's a combo, go run sevens, unless it's already been figured out. Some people buy a car that's already been really, really fast, and that's how they buy it, turnkey, ready to go. When Barry bought mine, I said, it's turnkey, ready to go, mechanically sound, everything's good to go, but we just had to redo the suspension, and we haven't been that fast with the new setup, so there's gonna be some new car blues that go with it, and that's kind of what we ran into today. So Barry, though, literally almost a perfect tree. He went 001, killed Cletus on the tree, but on Cletus's side, he knows that he has a lot more power, so he just probably did an easy reaction time, didn't want a red light, and then he knew that he would just pass us, at the 8th mile. So, and he did. Cletus's car is dialed in. That thing is crazy, crazy fast. But I'm really happy because we got a good A to B pass. We have good data. Now we have things that we need to go fix, but the car is doing finally what we're wanting it to do. Just new car blues, part of a new build. But yeah, the intercooler started at 180, so it kills the timing throughout the run. You command boost, and it doesn't want to make that boost because of the timing. Because the intercooler temps are so high. So good thing we end on a good note. New personal best for Barry. Car's driving on the trailer its own power, and we're gonna leave Florida. We got a 19-hour drive. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the little series on FL2K. When I get back after either this video, I think there might be one more video, and then we're gonna reveal the new car And then hopefully in the next 2 weeks, they'll have the answer for the Bellac giveaway so we can see who won. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. CoyoteDirect.com or email me, David at CoyoteDirect.com.